things that you love, because I promise you, it will give you a glowing sensation. I promise you won't be stepping on these. Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't already know, my name is Brittany. So today I want to talk to you guys about, first of all, I look good. Second of all, why is this fly in my video? Guys, about, glow up, boss up, all of the, being that girl, all of those things. And I feel like society has tried to change us in a way, and I'm going to give you guys some real information to be who you think is bossing up, that girl, glow up, whatever you want to call it. When we talk about boss up, glow up, and all of those, becoming that girl, I need you guys to remember self-love comes before anything. You cannot be that girl, you cannot boss up, glow up until you learn to love yourself. Self-love is probably like one of the most important things ever. And yeah, I know
we all hear it, so what? It's the honest truth.
So my definition of form of self-love is the simple fact of loving who you are, loving the body that you're in, loving all of these things about you. It is hard. I will not lie. A person who has been depressed and tried to kill themselves. Now, Brittany, why the fuck would you say that? Why? Trust me, it is hard to love yourself, especially when you came from, certain ways, certain traumas, all of that. So, first things first is self-love. And how do you love yourself? Find out the things that give you peace, that makes you happy, that fulfills your heart with love. Sometimes you could look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, you know what? Even though I don't feel beautiful, because I know we all do it, because I do it. I do it all the time. We all beat ourselves up. But it's just the simple fact of going into the mirror, telling ourselves that we love ourselves and we're perfect for who we are, regardless of our body or anything. You are unique. No matter what, no one can tell you anything. So that's one form of self-love, really telling yourself that you truly love yourself. Taking yourself out on dates, doing things that will make yourself happy, especially like buying yourself flowers or buying things that you like. Don't overspend now, but actually sitting here and being like, I deserve this Coach purse, or I deserve this Louis Vuitton bag, even though I don't give a damn about bags. I need to stop saying damn. Anyways, it's just the simple fact that you want to make yourself feel love. And that comes with, all the different things, especially when I'm about to talk about in the video, because all of these are the form of self-love. And it's hard. It is hard. That's why when you see people talk about take 3 years, not 3 years, oh Lord, 3 months to get yourself together, 6 months to get yourself together. Let me tell you something. It took me a year to get myself together. And I'm still getting myself together.
No matter what, I'm forever get myself together. That's just it.
Another way that you can boss up, glow up, or become that girl is doing the things that you love to do. You have to do the things that you love to do. For me, things I like to do, I love to do my morning routine and my night routine. I wake up early just to do my morning routine, just to make sure I get everything down. On top of that, my night routine, most peacefulest thing ever, and I make sure I get it done because it's so important to me. You see that fly? Why are you in here? Why? Anyways, back to what I was saying. But it's things that I like to do. I love going outside. I love being with nature. I do the things I love to do. I do lash extensions. I love doing lash extensions. I love talking to my clients and everything. That's just me. That's what I love to do. And a way to figure out what you like to do, try some things out. I used to never be into nature like that, but I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what happened. I just got up and was like, you know what? Let me go outside. I noticed I start liking the noise, to waking up to birds chirping, the wind blowing. I was always trying to figure out why I'm so connected to fall, because it's like I like when nature cools down, and I like to see the not the flowers, but the leaves and how they fall. But it was just something that I really do love. So every day I incorporate everything that I love, or almost everything that I love, to make sure that I am balanced, happy, and all. Doing things that you love, because when you do things that you love, you have this amazing aura, you glow and everything. And I'm gonna be honest, I 100% believe that.
Because before, I used to walk around with my head down and everything, and now it's like, when I walk in the room, everybody stares at me. Everybody stares at me. Sometimes I'm like, God damn, people stop me. People literally stop me and say, you are so beautiful. I don't even be wearing makeup on. Have no lashes. My hair be looking a mess. And they think I'm the most beautiful woman in there. Literally.
So do the things that you love, because I promise you, it will give you a glowing sensation. I promise you won't be stepping on these. Anyways, another form of bossing up, becoming that girl, glowing up, or whatever you guys want to call it, is self-care. I know we hear self-love, self-care, all of that all the time, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Self-care will make you feel so good. I put on this wig, I feel phenomenal. I got my lashes done, I feel phenomenal. I did my makeup, I feel phenomenal. Doing self-care can really help you enhance yourself. You know, boss up, glow up, whatever you guys want to call it, be that girl. Self-care. And that means by doing the things that you love, like I said, the self-love thing, you know, just always, you know, pampering yourself. Like literally, I do stuff that makes me feel good, which that's a form of self-care. I wash my face and everything. Is the consistency. Now, don't get me wrong. When I get lazy and I don't feel like doing it, the next day I do feel tired and I don't feel like doing anything. And it's like, dang, I should have just kept going, because now I feel worthless. I'm going to say that because that's how I feel. I be feeling worthless when I don't do certain things. Is it the way how I go about things? Yeah, because before I used to always do self-care, but I was always like on the depressive side. I was never like the hyper, I was always hyper energetic, but I was never like feeling like positive or anything. More of like a negative low vibration vibe instead of a high one like how I am now. Another form of bossing up and being that girl and all of that is something that I recently started doing. Even though I did it before, it's more of like something I started realizing from everybody else, and I got to pee. Anyways, let me hurry up. You know what? Forget this. Let me go pee right quick. I had to pee really bad. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay. I was talking about something I recently learned. So what I recently learned was starting to identify yourself instead of trying to manifest who you want to be. And this made perfect sense when I actually put two and two together and I heard somebody else say, you don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. And that's probably like one of the biggest things I have ever heard of, because it's like,
You know what? You are right. I do manifest who I am and not what I want. So you know what I need to do? Focus on what I want. Who do I want to be? Right? So
I started identifying myself as a certain type of person, going about a certain type of way, you know, doing different things. And this is how I identify myself. Like one of the things was to be more organized. And I was not organized. I was so unbalanced before. My masculine and feminine energy was just over the top crazy, was never balanced. So I asked to be more organized, and I told myself I'm going to be more organized and that I am an organized person. And ever since I said that and I wrote it down, I went to Family Dollar, bought 2 planners, which I love to death. And I've been organized ever since. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still challenging here and there because, you know, some days I can't do some things, other days people mess up my schedule. Well, people don't mess up my schedule. It's how my schedule goes with doing lash extensions and doing certain things that, you know, still revolves around other people. So But being more organized was one of my biggest things. I was not organized. So I manifested me being more organized because I said I am an organized person. Not writing it down, literally, well, I wrote it down, but literally saying like, you know what, I'm about to get up and organize myself. I literally put, the calendar on our phones, iPhones and Androids and everything. I literally organized my days to make sure I am an organized person. Organized person. And it's so important to me. So understanding that you need to identify yourself as who you want to be instead of trying to manifest who you want to be. Because you're only going to manifest who you are. So if you're sitting back and you're like, I hate this job, I am a depressive person and stuff like that, and you're talking about, I want to be like this, I want to be like this, it's I want, but you're not. No. What you need to do is, you know what? I love the job I'm doing. I am perfect at doing what I love to do, whatever you're doing or whatever it is. Literally identifying your situations and put it in a better situation, if that makes sense. Make sure you are doing what you need to do, because that's the only way you will actually start to see change within you, is once you write down on that paper who you are, what you want to be, and watch it happen. And I'll show you guys the paper. I just don't feel like getting up because I had to get up and pee. And this position gets uncomfortable after a while, and when your legs numb. Anyways, you guys get what I'm saying. Identify yourself first. Write down who you want to be, how you want to be, how you want to do it, and all of that. And I'll even, at the end of the video, I'll probably get the paper, but I'll show you guys my paper. How I see myself in my future and how I could input it today. And that's the thing about it. The things that you're identifying yourself, figure out which one you could put in today. Okay, I got the paper. Anyways, so this is the little paper that I wrote on, and in all honesty, it kind of like this changes a lot for me, because once I accomplish something and I see that I kind of do like it but I kind of don't. For example, working out. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like working out, but guess what I will do? I will do 100 sit-ups and 100 push-ups. I can try to do 100 push-ups, but I'll do 100 sit-ups, squats, and everything. But as far as like going to the gym and just, working out and stuff, it does feel good, but it's tiring. And I don't like the way how I feel afterwards. But it's really good. I'm not even gonna bash it. It's just I have to figure out what I like and what works for me and what makes me happy, which I found out a couple of things. I like to dance. Well, wine and belly dance and stuff like that, because when I look back into anyways, we're not even talking about me. Why am I talking about me? If y'all want to hear about that, you guys can comment that, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to better you. Anyways, so it says on this paper, how do I see myself, my future self or higher self, right? When I said I messed that up so bad. Anyways, I wrote down about the things that I want to do in the morning, and it says, when morning hits, what is she likely or what does she do? Some of the things that I did was wake up peacefully. Now, I wake up so peacefully. I do have an alarm on just in case, like I don't want to oversleep and I don't want to undersleep. So I do have an alarm on, and I do wake up at 6. If anything, I have to be out of the bed by 6:20, 6:30. But I do wake up around 6. But I wake up peacefully. I do morning breathing before I get out of bed. I don't get out of bed until like type thing. So I drink tea. It says she's drinking a tea, being present in the moment. Yeah. Going outside, getting in the fresh air, listening to like a podcast or motivation or something that's going to be pleasing to her soul. Meditating, doing yoga, or working with plants, being with her plants or anything, just things that will make me, that makes me now happy. all of the stuff that I said, I literally do now in the morning. And I wrote this paper September 4th. Hey, it's been a whole month. Hey, high five. And it's 222. Hold on. Anyways, but yeah, it's October 5th. So I wrote this down September 4th, and I've been working on it ever since, kind of. I really started my morning routines like how I really wanted to. I would say like 2 weeks ago, because I really wanted my morning routines to go this way. I have the late mornings where I'm working and stuff and being productive and doing all of this. Then I have the, kind of like afternoons, late afternoons, evenings. This is when I start, working on either my night routine or like, cooking and stuff like that. But this is like, this whole list is so important to me because this is how I see myself. This is how I want to be. So I had to write it down to make sure that there are certain things that I can input starting today that will make me be my future self, higher self. All the other things will be, there. And then I have put, who is she? You guys can't really see that. I'm not even gonna try because my handwriting is terrible. But it's, who is she? And like I said, organized. She is organized. She is creative. She's spiritual. She's the best of the best. And when I mean the best of the best, I mean someone who goes out. And this is how I look at the best. Someone who goes out, performs, does as much as she can, come back, do as much as she can, and can come in front of you guys and be like, I'm depressed. I am dealing with things, and then turn around and brightens her energy. That's me. I'm not gonna lie, that's me. But that's how I look at the best. The best will not hide. They are very vulnerable. Well, not very vulnerable, but they show vulnerability. They really, really are present, and they're here, and they're truthful, and they understand good. Well, not good. They understand the hardships and the good ships. Just that. That's the best of the best to me. My last one, which is probably my favorite one because it combines everything that I said in this video, is routines. Routines is going to what makes you boss up, glow up, and everything. You can write down everything that I said, but if you don't do it, it's not going to happen. As far as routines, I have a morning routine that I do every day. I have day routines that I basically kind of do every day. Just not an everyday thing because Mondays and Fridays are different from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Saturday and Sunday are completely different from throughout the week. So, but I do have day routines. I have day routines, and then I have my night routines, which is so important because the only way I'm gonna have a great morning routine is if I do my night routine. So, and the only way I'm gonna have a good night routine is if I do my day routine. It plays back. But having routines really help. Shower routines. I have a shower routine. I make sure I do one every morning and every night. Even though my morning ones are just simple, but my night ones, very important to me because that's the way, that's what's gonna help me do what I need to do, be who I need to be. And first of all, I have soft skin. I need to keep having soft skin. So my night routine showers are very important. The simple fact of having a routine when you do posting, because remember I do lash extensions, so I have to post constantly and I be tired. I'm not even gonna lie. But that was because I was so unbalanced. So now I actually put the time in to figure out things and to organize my days and everything. And now all of the things that I want and need go smoothly as how it goes. Routines are what's gonna help you. I will break down how I do my routines, how anybody should literally figure out like what they should do, because routines are so important. Routines, habits, and reason why I say routines and not habits is because habits, you build them up, but routines actually help you break it down. And to be honest, you could always switch routines. Habits, you can't switch. I mean, yeah, you can. Yes, you can. I lied. You can't switch habits because there's good habits and there's bad habits. And there's some habits that work for people, some habits that don't. But I like routines because you can put all your habits in a routine and figure out which one flows together. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. If you're still here, thank you for watching. This means a lot. I don't know what to say. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at my next video. And please input these things in your life. See you next time. Bye.